everyone, welcome to another Music Talk Tuesday, and today I thought it would be interesting to sort of discuss something with music that's a little bit more on the negative end. Usually when I do music talks, I usually talk about a lot of the positive aspects of music as well as the lyrics within music that I find to be fairly uplifting or inspiring or something that gets me invested. But these songs, as you can see by the title, are pretty much the exact opposite. They make me want to run away, and they have a tendency to make my ears bleed just hearing them, not even going through the entire song. I think if I would go through the entire songs, I think my ears would have been shot by this point. And I mean that in a figurative sense, not a literal sense, but still, these songs are they're just god-awful in my opinion. These songs are just the icing on the cake of worst songs ever, in my opinion. And for the most part, these songs are the worst in my opinion because of their annoyance. Usually songs that are fairly repetitive, that don't bring out a lot of variety or emotions. You know, these kinds of songs that are very robotic sounding are songs that not only annoy me, but they are heavily filled with just the worst things that music can offer, I think, in my opinion. So really annoyance is a big factor in me choosing these songs, but I think they're all unique into how they personally bother me and make me cringe. So without further ado, let me discuss these songs a little bit. The first one that I wanted to briefly address, that was one of the songs that I think a lot of people seemed to put on their list of worst songs, is the Vanilla Ice song, Ice Ice Baby. Okay, where to begin with this song? Not only did this song try to use parts of the Queen song, Under Pressure, but I think it did so in a very ineffective way. And you can really tell that the song is trying to be hip. And that's what I don't like in particular of what it tries to do with the Queen song. As opposed to using the Queen song as a means to bring out some emotion or connection with the lyrics, it really has nothing to do with anything, and it's all done for the sake of trying to be hip and cool. And that's something that I think really bothers me when there is a song that comes out that tries to be so cool and thinks that it's all that, and tries way too hard to try to convey that coolness, because it really doesn't come off as cool at all. It just comes off as really pretentious, and this is this song for me personally. Just from beginning to end, it's just like it's just like trying to scratch the chalkboard. It's really just one of those songs that not only is it repetitive, not only is it nonsensical, it tries way too hard for the song that it is. And I think that's a problem that I have with this song, is instead of using the lyrics to something, trying to connect the song that it's trying to incorporate into its song, which again was Queen's song Under Pressure, instead they tried to just put it in there for the sake of trying to look cool and give it a completely different, spin on it and a beat. That's really all that they did with this song. And That really, really bothered me, and every time it comes up, I just have to press the channel to change it, because it's just unbelievable to hear this song over and over again on the radio. It's just so bad, in my opinion. It's just very, very, very torturous. But that's, I think, I can really all I can say about it. It tries way too hard, and as a result, it comes off as really annoying and obnoxious. And at the end of the day, it's really not offering anything to the table in return for putting in parts of Queen. Got nothing out of that. So the next song that I'm going to briefly address is a Black Eyed Peas song. Now, you might be thinking that it is the My Humps song. That one's actually, I think, one of the more well-recognized of being the worst. But I think there's a Black Eyed Peas song that's even lower on the totem pole. And this song is I'm a Bee. I'm a Bee. And that's literally the majority of the lyrics. Like, the song is annoying because you can't understand what the song is, and you can't understand what the song is about. It's so repetitive. It's just really you can tell too. It's probably heavily auto-tuned. It's just that robotic, cringe-inducing sound, no emotion, no depth, just completely faced in with nothing. Like, all you get is I'm a bee, and even then you don't really get what I'm a bee means. It doesn't mean I'm a bee, like a bee buzz, or I'm gonna be something. Like, there is no identifiable aspects in the lyrics, and it's completely nonsensical to the point of annoyance, because you don't know what's going on, and instead of providing something interesting with its instrumentals, it instead overpowers you with this repetitive beat that goes on and on and on till the end of time. And this is why I will defend My Humps, even though My Humps is not a good song. I will defend it for the fact that you can understand the lyrics, you know what the song's about, and there's like a clear beat and a chorus and things that resemble a song, even though it's horrible. But I'm a Bee doesn't even resemble a song in the slightest. It's just completely out of whack with just nothing. There's just nothing there about this song. It's not only robotic and repetitive, it's obnoxious, and it hammers you in with words that are just very repetitive and non-inspiring, and even Fergie's part is just really, really bad. It's one of those songs that if I hear even just the slightest bit of it, I just want to run away and just run away. Just run away and protect my ears. Because it's just so it's just awful. Oh, it's just really bad. And I think what I've explained really highlights how bad it is. The next one that I want to talk about is actually kind of, I think, looked into as one of the worst, but it's probably more of a runners up. But me personally, I find this song to just be, I just find it to be so awful. Whip My Hair by Willow Smith. Like this isn't a song. It really isn't. Like, when you just listen to what's in the song, you're just like, what? I whip my hair back and forth? Is that it? Is that it? Is that all you got? Is that all you have to offer? You're just gonna whip your hair back and forth, that's it? That's all you're going to do? Oh my, it has that really repetitive annoyance to it, like Amabi, with that same uninspiring kind of, cool attitude that I guess the Ice Ice Baby song tries to do. It's sort of like a combination because you've got this young girl named Willow Smith who is really trying hard to sort of be cool, but at the end she just comes off as very obnoxious because you have this very repetitive beat. She sounds whiny throughout the song. She doesn't sound like she's actually singing a song. It just sounds like she's complaining that she's whipping her hair back and forth. And it's almost like they're trying to make her seem cool that she's whipping her hair, because whipping hair is suddenly cool for some reason. I can do this too! Woo! Yay! I whip my hair! Yay! Woo! 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 See? I have talent now! Yay! Yay, talent! And, oh, it's really, really torturous because it just has this repetitive nature. It has this very uninspiring instrumental. It's got a really annoying voice at the forefront, and that sounds like she's whining instead of actually singing. And in some respects, that's, I guess, why she thinks she's cool and why she can whip her hair back and forth. I don't know, but it's just completely, it just has that horrible combination of trying to be cool and then at the same time putting this really repetitive, uninspiring schlock into it. And this is why I really, really don't like this song at all. That's why I can't dance to it. I can't sing it. It's just got nothing to offer. But yes, that's one that I really want my ears to stay away from. Ooh, okay. This one is probably going to be the elephant in the room because I really cannot not mention this song because again I really, really don't like this song. It really, really bothered me. The first time I even heard it, it really, really bothered me. I just could not take it. And I know that there's a ton of people who've mentioned this song before. And I'm not saying that what everybody else is saying about the song is invalid. But this is just coming from my own personal opinion. And sometimes I do agree with the masses. And sometimes I don't agree with the masses. And this song is Baby by Justin Bieber. Yes, I know people have mentioned this song, and I'm going to try to go briefly over it. Okay. It has the uninspiring repetitiveness that we see in With My Hair and Amabi. And not only that, but it has, and it has sort of, again, the sort of pretentiousness, I guess, of Ice Ice Baby. But what really bothers me about this song is just how schlock. This was the first, I think, really ever schlock love song. And this is not out of a dislike for love songs. It's actually for a deep love for love songs. And to see this kind of song come out about what? About love, about young love, like this is just so, or any kind of, romantic love in general, like this is just very, very, it just has that corporate label on it of just smiles, and it's just so fake. it's unbelievably fake, this song. It's just the fakeness is what bothers me so much. It's just that it's trying so hard to make it seem like, it's trying to make a love song, but it can't do it because it comes off as so fake and unoriginal and uninspiring, and it sounds just awful. And and this is really, I think, what inspired again the rise of the boy bands again. And again, I'm not saying that the 90s boy bands were perfect, but at least they had some unique qualities to them. And again, I will admit there was a lot of mediocrity that happened as a result of these various boy bands that were trying to do the same thing. But I think Justin Bieber took it to a whole new level with this song. Like, I think this song just takes whatever the 90s did and completely downgrades it even further. And I think this song is just will go down in history as one of the most cringe worthy songs. I mean, it bothers me so much, like just how overly repetitive it is, and I really don't like fakeness. And one of the more reasons why I don't like High School Musical, because I think a lot of the talent in there, it's all fake. It's all for show. It's all fake smiles and really, really fake emotions. And I don't like that kind of stuff. And this is one of them, though, that takes the cake, because this one was the one who started this new kind of revolution of going into this direction. And, okay, don't even get me started on One Direction. But Justin Bieber's Baby was really the start of these really mediocre love songs. Instead of treating love with a sense of dignity and respect, it's almost like we laugh at love now. Like, look at that stupid song about love. We've completely downgraded love. And then now, as a result, all we have is a bunch of, sex crazed songs as a result. And it's just so stupid. I just can't stand it. I'm sorry. I just can't stand it. Okay, enough about that song. I shouldn't go on. The next one that I'm going to briefly talk about is one that I think is just unbelievably catchy into how bad it is. And that's the Hamster Dance. If you remember that, God, oh my, just this song. I remember it coming out, and I think it was relatively like the 90s or so, and I think it was fairly popular in Europe. And I remember it being on a CD once of somebody that I got it from, and it just blew me away as just to how obnoxious it was. This is just not. This takes robotic noises to like a whole new level, because literally it's just unbelievably repetitive. You don't know what it's about, like, except that it's probably about hamsters and them dancing, and they're trying to do this is the problem too, is with this song, is it's trying to be cute, but then it comes off as just very, very annoying and obnoxious. And I think that was the problem with the song in the first place, is just how it was trying to have this cutesy approach, but then completely butchering that with just making it so annoying and just so repetitive, and not having any charm or anything interesting to say. It's just that's all you get. That's all you get throughout the entire song. Everything that I just spoke, I basically sang you the entire song. That's how the song goes throughout the entire thing. It's just those notes. That's it. That's all you get from this song. And it just drives me up the walls. It's just, it's so obnoxious. And I think it was just obnoxious in the way and how it was trying to be cute, but really not really not trying to be cute, just attempting to be cute, but then failing. Uh, oh, I think though that's all I can say about that one. The next song I wanted to briefly mention is sort of similar to the Hamster Dance, except it's a lot more crazed inducing and just and it just has this very weird European-esque thing attached to it, kind of. It just drives me insane. Crazy Frog. Crazy Frog. In case you don't know, this song has really no lyrics. The song, it's like the hamster song. It doesn't have any lyrics. It's, or at least any that I can tell from. And it's all about just making a bunch of random noise. Like that, this song is just pure noise. And there's like no charm to it. At least the hamsters were trying. This song doesn't even try to be cute or try to be adventurous or interesting. No. And even then, it comes off as just, it's super catchy. I will admit it's super freaking catchy, but I think it's catchy in a horrible way. Similar to how Call Me Maybe is really catchy, but in a horrible way. But at least I had some liking to the song because at least it did try to be charming. But this does not attempt anything. It does not try to go for anything. It's just repetitive. Just completely lacking of any kind of real emotion. Like you don't feel anything after you listen to the song. All you get is just repetitive beats in your head, and that's really all I think that song has to offer. But that's all I think I can say about it without ranting too long. The second to last song that I want to mention is Stupid Ho by Nicki Minaj. Oh my, this song. It's just, it's painful just even thinking about this song. The music video is just so, it's a very just obnoxious song. I mean, the levels of obnoxiousness that it presents is just off the freaking radar. It's like this song said, you know what, we're going to be annoying, but we're going to be extra annoying because this is just how Nicki Minaj rolls. We just need to make a very obnoxious song. And it's again, it has the same problems, repetitive, trying to say something but really not saying anything, and it's almost very bitter. It's almost like she's trying to insult somebody, but she doesn't know how to insult anybody really, because she just looks so ridiculous in how she presents herself that you don't know what to think anymore. And it's just, it's painful to watch. I mean, it's just painful to listen to. It's painful to see even parts of the music video. Like, almost at the end of it, you go, even listening to just snippets, you go, what in the world was that? Like, that is the complete same reaction that I had just listening to part of that song. It's just unbelievably just horrible. Like, I just cannot understand why anybody in their right mind could come up with something like this. Like, it sounds so unbelievably annoying. Like, it's just very crazy, and not crazy in like a creative sense. It's just there to make noise. And again, the song is just very noisy, and it doesn't know how to engage its audience. And Just talking about the song kind of gives me shivers because it's just so horrible. But I think it does suffer a lot of similar problems. But I think it just takes the ridiculousness up to another level, especially if you watch the music video. And at the end, I just just seeing parts of the song go, what? Like, this is music? Like, how is this music? I'm sorry, I just don't understand how this is music. But yeah, I think that's really all I can say about that song. Okay, and the last one that I want to kind of rage and end on is Crank That Soldier Boy. Oh yes, this song. I remember when this song came out, I think I was in high school. And it was catchy, but it was just unbelievably annoying, and just it again has that Vanilla Ice, like, yeah, I'm so cool and hip, and it has that really pretentious attitude, and it's just unbelievably like just unbelievably unfocused. Like, it's just it's very boring to listen to, actually. I think it's repetitive. It has that obnoxiousness. It doesn't know how to create a vision for the song, because all it was trying to do was be sort of a marketing thing. And what I mean by marketing thing is I think this was one of the earlier kinds of songs that tried to create this sort of viral attitudes towards music, where people would, copy and, do the Soldier Boy. And the Soldier Boy was apparently like a dance, like, that was supposed to be cool, but it looked really stupid to me. I just thought to myself, who would do this dance? I'm not gonna even try to do it because it was just unbelievably crazy, and and it was really the song that everybody followed in droves and was like, yes, we danced to Soldier Boy. Woo, we're so cool, yay. And it just made me cringe, because it was really the first, I think, to start this kind of viral trend where everybody starts to do the dance that resembles the song. Again, you could maybe argue to the Macarena does a similar thing, but at least the Macarena had a little bit of, at least, charm. At least it was trying to be like a dance song. This song, and kind of being goofy, this song doesn't even offer you any kind of emotional doesn't offer you any kind of emotion or emotional understanding of something. Like, it's just there just to be a dance move that people will copy, and that everybody in the droves and masses will dance to, and then everybody will forget about in another 5-10 years when the next dance comes out. And I think really Soldier Boy was the one to start this kind of really bland, mediocre dance move viral video craze. And I just cringe because of this. But yes, I think that's really ultimately all I can say about all of these songs. I'm not going to put them all I'm not going to put them all, or I'm not going to put any of them actually in the description, because I don't want any of my audience to torture their ears. However, if you do enjoy one of them, or have, or consider it to be something that you enjoy, I'm not going to say that you're wrong. I'm not going to say that, that your opinion isn't valid, but this is just my opinion and my reasoning. And I think that's the reasons I've explained, I think, kind of demonstrate my annoyance with these songs. But I do understand if people feel differently, if they think that they can identify with either all or any of the songs that I've mentioned. But I think, though, that's really ultimately all I can say about them. But if there are any questions, comments, concerns, I'd be more than happy to answer them. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a great day, week, month, and year. And I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care.